Hi everybody, this is Team Metric Inc. and Team Metric Inc. is composed of Trufena Kavere, Jack Beja, Jacinta Rico, and I, Crisanto Bala. Both of my team members are having a few issues and therefore they are unable to attend this final presentation, but I'll take you through the final presentation. This is what we covered during the entire semester, and our client is AfricaWorking, and we are working on a dashboard for them. AfricaWorking is an international non-profit consortium of companies that is well dedicated to enable the creation of large number of employable and entrepreneurial people across Africa within a given shortest period of time. And they are in need of a web platform that would engage the users who are learners, employers, and employees. We also have the corporations and the partnering institutions. And they are also aspiring to have a database to store the information of the various stakeholders. So as Metric Inc., we were able to come up with various dashboards that will be able to facilitate that and will enable them to engage their stakeholders maximally. So we have various number of use cases, and the typical use case for the AfricaWorking dashboard will be as follows. Students will be able to register, and the employer will be able to search for student information in the process of getting that data from their LinkedIn profile. And students will be able to assign some task which they will be able to complete in order to graduate from one skill to another. Then the various user communities that we realize are there are the learners, the employers, partnering companies, and the NGOs and the non-governmental corporations. So the dashboard is meant to be an interactive web platform that is going to organize the large number of students and their respective skills based on the nationality. And the dashboard again is going to assist in collaboration with colleagues and partners around the world, and is going to help the management team and key decision makers in monitoring the overall growth of the organization. So the overall workflow of the website is going to be as follows. The student will be able to access the website, and they'll be able to select the dashboard that suits them. Like in this case, they'll be able to go to the student dashboard or the learner or the participant dashboard, where they'll be able to register if they're not registered. But if they are registered, they will be able to complete any task assigned to them. So if we look at this is the deployment architecture of that particular web platform, and we are going to have a database. We are going to have two databases. Sorry, we are going to have a database, but besides the database, we are going to have the server, which is going to store the information about the various stakeholders. Then we are going to have this server is going to run, it's enabled to run in browsers, and AfricaWorking dashboard application web server is going to be run with PHP 5. That is the operating system. Then the hardware requirements, we are looking at two servers. The server which is running the web application, and a server running the dashboard, which is going to contain the information. So the client device is going to run on the device that support Adobe Flash, that is Adobe Flash enabled web browser. Then they're going to have possibly a desktop or a laptop. The web application server is going to operate on Linux, that is the operating system, and the web server is going to also have the Apache with support for PHP 5. So the database server is going to also run on SQL 8 or higher, or it's going to have Oracle. Any of those can work very well with this dashboard. Then the client operating system can be either Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. Then the web browser that can be used can be either Chrome, Opera, or Firefox, or any Explorer above 6 will work so well. And we went ahead to take a number of screenshots for the web application or the wireframe that is meant to serve as the dashboard. And this the home page. We have the page that is going to show the associate partners. We also have the participants page. That is where now the students come in. We also have the about us page. That is just about AfricaWorking. Then in order to access this, I've provided information on how to access this, and you are going to type this on the browser, www.pidoko.com. Then the username or the email is going to be the one that I've indicated here, and the password is also the one that I've indicated here. So once you open the home page, you will be able to select the AfricaWorking project which we created under My Projects. Then you will be able to click on View. Thereafter, you can choose on the home page on the drop down and simulate. So that will bring us to the end of this presentation, but then I'm going to do a demo of how this is going to happen. And let me just launch my browser. So this is basically what I meant. Once you have those logins, you log into this site, you will get the AfricaWorking project here, the one I'm indicating there. Then when you click on the home page, when you click on the starting page, there are various pages there. So when you click on the home page and then you simulate plane, you will be able to see the home page. Just give it a few minutes to load. Just a few minutes. So this is the home page of that particular wireframe. So if I'm to go to the About Us page, that will be giving the information about AfricaWorking. As you can see there are a lot of information about AfricaWorking. If you are to navigate back, just click on the logo and you will be able to navigate back. Then if you want to go to the participants page, that is where now the students come in, and as we can see a table showing a list of students in terms of name, country, and possibly skills completed. So if I want to possibly get information about a given student, I'll be able to import LinkedIn details. When I click on import LinkedIn details, it should direct me to the LinkedIn site, and I'll be able to search for a particular student's details to find out much about them. So once you go there, you can be able to log into LinkedIn and do that search. Then we have the various members, and the various members here again, as we can see, if you click on that, you'll realize that there are many. We have Barclays, we have Emerging World, we have Franklin Covey, we have also Node, Microsoft, all of them. Then when you look at down here, there you can actually click on, for example, if you take Node as an example, if you click on the Node, it will direct you to Node, the Node website, where you can be able to see the details about Node, what they do, and how they are collaborating with AfricaWorking. That is just an example of that. Actually, all of them you can be able to click on and see what they do and how they are collaborating with AfricaWorking. Then we can navigate back by clicking on the logo. Then we have the various associate members. These are people working closely with AfricaWorking to enable it reach its goals. These could be partners like the IBM, for example. They are offering internships, and as we can see, data on the usage and impact, we can see that about the 50 interns have undergone the internship process. So these are people working closely with AfricaWorking in order to enable it reach its goals. So as far as we are concerned, that is what we did, and we appreciate you for your audience. That brings us to the end. Thank you.